This is the CMC Connect Volatility Report. US natural gas prices were in focus on Wednesday in the wake of news that output had increased to all-time highs, with this being compounded by the fact that across North America, weather is set to become milder in the weeks ahead. In a fairly erratic day of price action, the underlying finally closed around 3% lower, with one-day vol printing 52.7% against 46.54% for the month. Yesterday's dovish call from the Fed in keeping interest rates unchanged served to bolster support for the Aussie dollar. The Australian 10-year treasury yield has now overtaken the US equivalent, and with expectations building that the Reserve Bank of Australia will add a further quarter point to rates at its next monetary policy decision, AUD-USD moved out to two-week highs as a result. One-day vol on the pair stood at 12.29% against 10.3% for the month. That call from the Fed was sufficient to drive some renewed interest in the US small cap Russell 2000 index. Gains were limited, but an abortive rally in futures prices before the open added to the volatility, which sat at 21.89% on the day and 20.27% on the month. And in earnings news, it was GSK that proved the standout amongst heavyweight stocks. Annual profit forecasts were increased in the wake of strong vaccine sales, although early gains proved to be unsustainable. One-day vol came in at 74.83% against 31.5% for the month.